Well, hello, welcome to Drawing with Fire. I'm Valarie, neighborhood pyrography artist, and joined with hubby.
Okay.
And we're finishing up the flower. Yay! We're going to put in the final details. Now, I want to apologize right now that I'm sorry we didn't get our background done. I've been working on videos all week, and we were supposed to do it yesterday, but then I had things to fix with the computer, so that hopefully everything sounds good and does good today. Hey, Sonia. Hey, Andrea. How does it sound? It sounds good? Is it too loud? Because it does show peaking. Are we a little too loud?
No.
Okay. Hey, Shirley. Yeah, good question. Where is everyone? So we are going to start. What do you want to start with?
I'm going to work on refining some of the edges on this flower and darkening up the background just a little bit to create more contrast, and then I'm going to add some dots to the petals.
What about the leaves?
What about them?
They need more.
Oh, okay.
Kind of smooth them out, but in fact, where you've got that dark along the edge of the right one, you can make it look like it's bending into the darkness.
Okay.
That way, the little oopses kind of hide. So.
What oopses? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't make mistakes.
Oh, okay. So let me see here. I need to do what? I'm going to focus real quick on darkening up the leaves. I'm actually going to use the extra small 18S because it holds heat a little differently. So I'm going to go with that first. So let's get going.
Yep. Warming up.
Let's get burning. Yeah, where is everybody?
I don't know.
I told everybody we were going live, just like I do every week.
No.
There's Spence. Maybe YouTube's just late on telling everybody.
It's quite possible.
Yeah. It's possible. Alrighty.
Spence, is he over the fence?
I'm going to bump up to 3 because remember we're on birch. So I need to go a little higher, especially in a burned area. I want to blend in this leaf more into the background.
So, Andrea, I was doing a sound check on my phone. That's why I was in chat.
Does everything look okay?
Yeah.
Because I adjusted things and played with things and had to reset things because I screwed things up.
I believe so.
So I'm just going to start.
Whoa.
Sounds good. You're supposed to be muted.
It was. I think when I unplugged my headphones.
Oh, okay.
Disconnected them, rather.
So right now I'm darkening up the left side of this leaf. And I think I have enough background in to do these final details. So that's why I'm not going to stress too much about it. I do want to get it finished though, so we can have a finished piece. So let's push it back. And I'm moving very quickly. I'm set on 3. Are you burning? Okay, you just got quiet, so I was like...
Because I'm working here.
I just realized I don't have my reference photo. It is not in front of me. Let me clip this up real quick, just so I can see. There we go. Just so I can get the shapes right. That's the main thing. Because this part of the leaf is darker. And I quickly touched down over in this dark area so I wouldn't get the blob. Because I did put the pen down so it fully, I don't want to say reheated because it sounds like it loses a lot of heat, but it doesn't. The wood is a heat sink and grabs it, but it doesn't fully lose all of its heat. So let's push this back in here. In fact, I can up it just a little bit, 3.5. And then move quicker. So this part of the leaf sticks out, so I do need the darks here so it looks like it's folding. That's what we're trying to achieve in these final details, is that we got the right movement of the leaf. And this part of the leaf kind of indents so it's darker, so we need to push that back, and then we get some darks in here. And I need to blend this edge so that's not overly dark.
Burl's here.
Hey, Burl.
So it's Carmen.
Hey, Carmen. And this needs to go further in. I still don't think I'm going to fully darken the board. I feel like I need to leave some light so that I has a place to rest. I do need to blend it out. So we'll do that. Right now I'm at 3.5. I'm using the pen fully flat. Let's get some detail in. So the World Pyrography Month prompts I've already posted in group. And I'll have a video going up later today. And that'll go out to the Super Toasties first, because they always get the videos first. And then as soon as they say either they're okay with it going out sooner than 24 hours, or they've all watched it, then I'll put it out for everybody else.
So, Burl, I am 3-Claw.
He is. He is
And
3-Claw.
Andrea asked that too.
Oh.
She's like, who are you? What's your name?
Okay.
Yep.
So this part of the leaf needs to be a little darker. I don't think I need to do too much with the flower itself. Maybe darken up some of the shadows so it looks like it's folding like it's supposed to, the petal. Excuse me. And I don't think there's anyone in yet that's here in Arizona who would want to make a trip up to Flagstaff.
Oh, who?
We have a couple down
Yeah, I
here.
know. She just moved, right?
Let's see here. It wasn't Rhonda.
No.
Wanda.
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 That's it.
I had to go through the Wanda.
The
Yeah.
Ondas?
The Undas. Yeah. We have a couple that live down in Phoenix and Tucson. I'm not sure if they'd be willing to drive up to Flagstaff because I'm doing a live demo at the county fair.
That's right.
In fact, they're putting me in the events calendar, so I'm an event.
You are an event.
Hey, what are you saying?
What? You're my event.
Event Horizon?
Oh no.
Oops, I just made a mess of my leaf. So let's clean it up. I'm using just the tip now to make smaller ovals to kind of blend it out. Luckily, the leaves are not perfectly smooth, so it's okay. Now this area, and then we can go darker.
Oh, Burl
Excuse me.
thought 3-Claw was Mike hiding.
Oh.
No, I haven't seen Mike in chat yet.
No, that's aardvark. That is aardvark. So let's get that in there. So I would like you to pick the next project for next month. What kind do you want input from the Toasties as to
Wait, are you talking to me or the Toasties?
you?
I'm picking the project?
You're picking the subject next month
Oh boy.
that as a beginner you would like to try to burn. Because I think it's easier to have somebody completely new choose
Okay.
so that it makes me get, because I can look at something and think it's easy, but that's not fair to those who are new.
That is true.
So having you pick it with maybe some input from the Toasties.
Yeah, what do you guys throw out some ideas? Because I don't know. The flower is to me it's a really good exercise because I don't normally paint a lot of flowers anyway. But
Yeah.
but it's a good exercise as well because it's I don't know. I don't have to think about it. You know.
Yeah.
But I would be down to do whatever. But so let's hear some suggestions, please.
So Burl's asking where the county fair's at, and it's here in Flagstaff because we're the seat of the county. We're an extremely large county. I think we're one of the biggest counties in the country, but Flagstaff is the seat of it.
In the country?
Yes, square footage wise, we are like one of the largest counties.
I was not aware of that.
Not population, square
Just
footage.
mileage.
Yep.
Square footage.
Square footage. Alrighty. So now I need to push some of these light ones back so they're not so prominent, but we can see them. These are the veins that that run through the leaf. If I leave them as bright as they are, it's more stylized. If I push them back, it becomes more realistic. And that's where you're making artistic choices with your burnings. See, I'm blending them in. We can still see them. I'm blending them in. And I want really dark here. So let's kind of blend out this line. It does have, actually no, this petal does not have that line. So let's take it out. Just like that. And it's gone. I did put a little indent here, so it feels like it has a bit of motion where the leaf is rippled and kind of poking out. So we'll put that in there. You see, I can still burn black, set at 3.5 with this tip on birch.
Which tip are you using?
I am using the extra small. Now I need to actually, what am I going to do? Because I need to darken this leaf, but I need some dark around it. So I think I'm going to switch back over to the large. Oh, when? She wants to know when. Ha! Sorry, I read that wrong. I'm doing multiple things. My demo is September 4th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. I didn't want to do any later. And 4 hours is still a long time to do.
Mm-hmm. And you're also going to have art in the show.
Yes, I'm going to be competing too. I've demoed here before, but they hadn't in the past had me listed. This will be the first time I'm being listed.
Yeah.
So I need to write that out for them. And I need to figure out a way to make Pyrography sound flashy so people go, hey, I want to go watch that. But at the same time, it doesn't sound, what's the word? Arrogant and boring. Those are the two words. So I got to figure out how to write this out. To say, hey, come watch me burn. Find out more about burning. You'll have fun. Without it being too much. Alright, I gotta remember this would like to be burned opposite of what I was doing. We'll do that. Excuse me. I'm all allergied up.
Are you?
Yeah, I got a bunch of crud. Let's see here, this up. Then I gotta look around the camera. But that's okay. So I'm definitely gonna want to blend it out so it's not so dark. I saw people who have finished this and they've done a beautiful job. I'm so proud of them. And they did a full dark background, but for me, I'm trying to do more of a bokeh effect where it reads correctly, and that's just for me trying. Burn, baby, burn. Too bad you can't come visit. So get this petal in so we can get all the graphite off, because at this point I don't need any more graphite. Do you?
No. I don't believe so. See, last time that you entered the competition for the fair, you got a stack of ribbons and People Choice, right?
I don't know if last time was People Choice or the time before that.
I feel like it was.
I don't know. It's hanging on the wall. Have I got a date? 2017.
We didn't go. There was 1 year we didn't go. Well, more than 1 year, actually.
Yeah.
And obviously, we
I think 2018 is the last time I demoed.
Yeah.
I wasn't worried about winning People's Choice because I had already obtained that goal.
Yeah.
So I haven't demoed there in 3 years. And I was surprised they knew who I was since it's new people or names I don't recognize. And they were all excited that I said I'd do it. So. Alrighty.
That's pretty cool.
Got all that in. Where's my eraser? Now, let's get the rest of this petal cleaned up. Clean up. Hey Wanda, we were just talking about you. We were just talking about you.
She's gonna want to know why.
Yep. So I shall wait till he asks, because she doesn't want to know. Wasn't anything bad. But that also means, as long as everything's going on, I'll also be competing next February.
In
Phoenix. Mesa.
what's in? Oh, the woodcarver show.
Desert woodcarving show.
Oh, okay.
I always want to call it Arizona, but it's regional. It's not just Arizona. Alrighty. Now I've got this somewhat dark end. I can start pushing this leaf back, and it's more at the end. I need to push it back so that it looks like it's folding. So we have to follow that. Wherever it looks like it's folding, that means light is less likely to hit it, and it's going to be a darker area. So I need to push that back, and then it came up like this. So this is how it's bending, and then it has an indent. So let's get that in there. And because I'm doing ovals, it's burning lighter. So now, let's try go a little darker. Remember, different parts of the grain burn differently. It's not your fault, because sometimes the wood's a little stubborn. Like I just upped it to 5 in order to really darken this area. There we go. Get that in there. Get it shaped. And then I can blend it out. But because this part's dark, I do need the dark background there in order for it to read right. Because it's supposed to be disappearing into it. So we'll do this. We'll blend it over the line, bringing it into the background. So Wanda, we were talking about you just moved to Arizona not too long ago. I was wondering if you would want to come up to Flagstaff. September 4th. Sorry. You missed me. Of course we missed you, Wanda. We notice, even if we fail to say anything, we always notice when our awesome regulars aren't here.
Mm-hmm.
Always notice. Oh, and I wonder if Trinity Andrea, how's Trinity doing on her flower? I need to blend that in a little bit. That's 2. There we go. Push it back. Still does need to be darker than the leaf.
Wanda says she's still unpacking.
Oh, I'll get that. Yay, she finally got her burning stuff out. I'm going to bump down to 4.5. And I'm going to switch over to the large spoon shader. I'm going to try to go in between and darken. Oh, I need a drink. Sorry about that. So how are you doing?
I'm just...
What did that mean?
I'm just doing what I'm doing.
Are you putting in the small dots?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yep.
Alrighty. So, what did you do with your leaf?
What did I do with it?
Mm-hmm. Have you darkened it? See, it's hard because I can't look over and see what you're doing.
Yeah, I've darkened it in places. Let's
do that.
I don't know. This is... It's always going to be a practice piece, I suppose.
Then that's the purpose.
You know, I'm experimenting. I realize what I'm doing right now is like I'm experimenting with like different techniques and stuff. So there's some things that have kind of gone off and done different things than what I intended initially. So. Right now, I chose this small ball tip because I wanted to play with that because I have always thought, looking at the tips, that would probably be the easiest one for me to learn. And
you have to be careful because you get the blobs more with it.
Yeah.
Until you learn how to control it. And that's more of a flying motion, and what I mean by that is as you're coming in, you think of it as a landing, and you blow on the tip, and then touch down, in order to keep it from, to reduce some of the heat and keep it from making that blob. But it takes some practice getting that down.
I've already mastered it. No.
You've already mastered it. He's doing great. Yay! He's live too. Hello, Trinity. So excited about your piece. Grandma's gonna have to send it to me in case I miss it in group, or tag me, because I want to see it. I want to see it. Alright, let's push it back.
So interesting. So the ball tip, the small one anyway, it has a tendency to make indentations in the surface.
Yes.
And I
yes, it does.
Not expecting that. So it makes it so that when you're going over it again, it feels rough.
Yes. Yeah, I'm picky as to when I use the small ball tip. Mastered the blob. Yes. Do you feel like you've mastered the blob?
Oh, I've mastered the blob. I'm going to call him Blob Master.
Blob Master?
Yeah.
Let's see here.
It doesn't sound very complimentary. Like Blob Master. BM. No.
No. Whew, that's hot. I'm switching back over to the extra small, just so I can clean up and blend a little better.
So each tip that you get, you have to like learn each tip and its techniques and like what it's good at and how it functions and how it interacts with the wood. It's so complex.
And that's why I was saying if you can get comfortable with a few, then either getting a new pen is no big deal, or you don't feel like you need a new pen.
See, I'm the kind of person that would probably, I would have a tendency to once I get comfortable with a particular pen, I'll probably stick with it for a while.
Totally nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. I'm going to blend this more. Because we do still see the tip. It's just not as obvious because it's bending. And then I don't really have... Let's see here. The dark goes up here. I'm moving really quickly because I'm at 4.5, and this pen burns really dark at 4.5. And I'm trying to blend it in. There we go. See, I'll show you how dark. Let me flip it back. Just under 4. Go a little more flat. And I'll blend them in. Yeah, it's nice. It's been nice seeing other people burn this, and
You say there's buffering.
no.
I haven't seen it because I've been focused, but
Who's saying it? Yeah.
Carmen, Spence, and Wanda.
That is odd because it's not giving us any. It's not showing us this buffering.
That's
Let me
weird.
check these settings. Stream health. No, it's not showing us doing anything.
Mm-mm.
I wonder if it's a YouTube thing.
Could
Not us this time. It's not me this time. Has it fixed itself?
Because
Hopefully.
we're not seeing it, and I'm watching actually on my phone as well.
It's good now.
So I'm not catching any of that buffering.
I haven't looked at my tablet. Wait, so you didn't see it on the...
Mm-mm.
Okay. Yeah, it says the stream's healthy. I am worried about it being too loud and clipping. Alright, let's get this a little darker.
Mike says it buffered and froze, but now it's back now.
Huh.
And that didn't happen here. Like I said,
That was a YouTube thing.
I'm watching like you guys are. I'm watching on my phone, so...
Well, hello, Mike.
the fact that I'm next to you makes never no difference. So
No, you're on a completely
because
different...
I'm watching through into webs.
Let's see here. So this is darker at the end. So let's get it that way. So now that I got the prompts out, I am curious to see how many people are going to do World Pyrography Month this year. It was a lot of work. And the Super Toasties, they've already seen what my piece is going to be. Because I shared my created reference photo with them. And I'm definitely trying some new stuff.
It looks like almost everybody buffered except for
Huh.
us. That is so weird.
That is.
Apologies for the buffering, folks. Don't know why.
Oh, so Mike got his new table saw today. He's rearranging his studio, his workshop, which I need to do my studio too.
Yeah, I just redid my studio. It's weird being able to find stuff. And it's all clean. It's like I'm going to paint in there. I have painted in there since I cleaned it, but it's almost like I don't want to mess it up, you know?
No, don't look at it that way.
Well, I know. I'm still working in there.
Alright, let's get this in, because then we're going to push it back. I am starting to like how this leaf is pushing into, falling away from, actually, more so. That would be the proper term. Falling away into the darkness. Let's see. Get some more darks down here, and then I'll blend it out. I just need to figure out the shape. I'll probably, let's see here. I'll blend it into the lighter on this side. Right now I'm trying to visualize it. I am a very visual person, so if I can see it, I feel better about it. But I gotta burn that up. So hopefully there'll be nothing around it. And this is something I've wanted to practice. We needed the darkest darks around the flower, because now our flower looks white, like a white burning. Excuse me. So everybody's saying hi to Mike. Get some more darks in here. Push that back. And then it's really just a matter of getting these tones right. Like parts of the main vein has burning, and so that goes along with the up and down motion, so we do need to have that. There's a darker line on this side of it. Get that detail in. It kind of fades away. And the dark goes across. That. So are you ready to show them an update of yours?
Sure. I'm trying to get the leaves just a little bit toned down so that the flower pops out more.
Mm-hmm. What different pens have you tried?
Just this one and the small ball. I did what I wanted to with the small ball.
Okay.
Now I'm working on getting this smooth.
And what is your temperature?
5.
Oh. Don't pause too long because you will get a blob if you pause.
I know. I've done it.
Let's see. I'm gonna switch. What am I going to switch to? I kind of made that messy. I need to blend that out. I think I'll switch over to the 18 small to blend that out, hopefully. And I'll set it on 3. There we go. No, don't do that.
Do what?
My monitor.
Did it go
There's any
sleep?
button to... Well, it's trying to. I just pushed the button. I think you have to push one of the buttons underneath. Alright, let's blend some of this out.
Power off. Do you want me to try and find a button?
Yeah, it's under the center of the monitor.
Okay.
And that's just so we can see what's going on. There you go. It's done. That's all I needed.
Okay.
Alright. So this is back to the small at 3. I'm just trying to blend out some stuff and smooth it out. I got a little harsh right here along it. Let's see how much we can blend it. Trying to see if that... No, that doesn't look right. I went a little too harsh with it. Let's try to blend it out. So let's see yours. Give my eyes a break for a second.
Okay.
Alrighty. Ooh. Wow. Look at that. Let's see here.
Looks like somebody splatted the flower. Like somebody threw it at the wall. Splat.
Let me... So we can maybe see this. No. Might have to turn the brightness down just so we can really see it. But I think you've done a beautiful job. I mean, are you happy with it?
Yeah, I'm happy with it. I mean, I'm new to the craft, so I'm to this art form. So I'm using
there we go.
my style.
Glare off.
I'm approaching it the way that I prefer to approach things.
Yeah.
But I'm still learning a lot about the tools. So
Let me up the saturation a little bit. I don't know why it got so down.
thank you, Carmen. Thanks, Spence.
Yeah, I just went a little too much. Let's see here. Let me try to angle this so the camera can pick it up better. There we go. So I just need to keep working on my background.
See, I wanted to I wanted to notch up the leaves a little bit, so that's why my leaves look a little uneven.
Okay.
And it's an interpretation of a flower. It is not I've gone off the rails. Just know that. So, and I understand that. But for me, like I said, I've kind of transitioned into I'm experimenting with the tips to see what I can do with them, and so it was like, oh, I could probably do this, and so I started working on it. So I'm very aware it's not like the reference, but
it doesn't need to be like the reference. I am wondering if some of this down here in between your flower in the background, if it needs to go darker.
That's what I was working on.
Okay.
Took it.
I didn't take it. I wanted to show them where it is. I still need to make adjustments to mine. But yours looks like a flower. It looks like it has leaves folding and indents in the leaves, as leaves do. Oops. I'm sorry, petals. I think you could push these two back a little bit more.
I'm trying. It's really, it's hard for me because I know that like once you burn over an area, then it's harder. You got to go hotter. But
slower.
For me, it's like trying to find the right speed and pressure and to not make blobs.
I'm trying to make sure I have this set right so we can see it right. And I've got the saturation down because if I put it up, it gets a little too yellow, too orangey. Let me try to.
Spence, thank you, Spence. Yes, Wanda, artistic liberty, artistic license.
And that's totally fine. Totally fine.
I got my artistic license years ago.
Years ago?
Unfortunately, it's been revoked.
No, it hasn't.
I was
Not at all.
been revoked for speeding.
No, I think you've done a beautiful job. I do think.
That was close. Like a cat.
I know. I'm wondering if some of these need to be like merged together.
Well,
because I like them, but it's almost like a little too much. You know what I mean? So, what would happen if you pulled some of them together, or?
I have pulled some of them together.
Okay.
So I don't know if I'll have time.
I think it has to do more with the background.
Yeah, I'll just keep working with it. Right now, it's just a matter of like adjusting the darks, I think.
Yeah. Sonia just said it looks better than her first flower.
Oh, thank you.
Now, just as a side note, he is an artist, even if it's a different medium, and he has, you have a degree, 2 degrees.
2 degrees, yep.
In art, so that does make a difference.
55 degrees and 57 degrees.
It does.
Fahrenheit. I am lukewarm.
You're lukewarm. It does make a difference that he has just an education in general in art, so composition and value, and
we got a lot of practice too.
And a lot of
different
practice.
Art forms, so.
Yep.
So I kind of know, like, I already understand like how I want to approach things. It's just like I said, I don't know the tools, so that creates difficulties, as it should.
Yep.
You know, you might drive a car, but if you never driven a stick, that's a different thing. And I'm sure you've driven a pickup truck all your life. Sports car is going to be...
It's going to feel different.
It's going to be an issue when you first get started. So, especially when you try and go off-road.
I just don't want anybody to see your piece and think you've never done any art and
oh yeah,
it looks fabulous and
because
how comes theirs doesn't?
Because that's like that's deceptive, and I don't like it when people do that. Like I post, like first time doing art ever. Is this okay, people?
Burning ever, yeah.
Humble brag.
But yet you have 2 degrees in fine art.
Yeah.
And that's just not fair, and I don't want people thinking.
Wanda says her education is in education.
Hey.
That's cool.
Mine's in counseling and legal. Completely different than art. Although, in all fairness, I did take some art classes because I was working on my master's in clinical counseling with the emphasis on art therapy. So I had to take art classes. Only 3, but I still had to take them. But I'd already been burning for 3 years, 2 years, when I started the art classes. Most of my stuff is trial and error. Alright, so do we have any questions?
Wanda says super bends. I don't know what that means.
Probably pens, if I had to guess, but super bends. Or it's something completely different and has to do with, beans. That makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense. So I'll get the rest of that finished. Sonia, I've invited you twice to the Super Toasty secret group on Facebook. I'm not sure if you've gotten that or if you've already... he started out in music therapy. That's awesome. You may have already accepted and I just haven't been in today. But I forgot to tell you that last week. Yes, my son very much benefited from music for his therapy. Look at that. He's still going. For somebody who... Oh. No, I'm not stopping you.
Well, I'm pretty much ready to go.
I'm not stopping you.
I don't know how much more I can do with this. And I see we're at 46 minutes.
Yeah. So, have not received it. Okay, let's try this again. That's weird. I will send you a message with the link and hopefully that'll work. Because if you can't see the group, although you might be able to see the group, because I do have a question. Actually, you should be able to see the group. You can search on Facebook for, and I can tell you guys this because I have to approve you. Secret Drawing with Fire membership group.
Shh.
No, I can tell them.
It's a secret.
I can tell them. Because they can't get in without me saying, "You shall pass."
See.
Alrighty, so hopefully they'll tell you what they would like to see next week.
Oh yeah, I got distracted. I forgot about it.
If you, being new to burning, if there was ever a subject you wanted to burn, what would it be? I know that's a hard thought.
Wow.
And I'm going to have to find a reference photo.
Blow my mind. I don't know. I need help, Toasties.
Or would you want
I don't know what I'm doing.
Or would you want to burn one of your book characters?
My book characters. Oh. I could try that. Jeez.
But is that too much?
No, I think I could do it. I think that I'm going to struggle with the same problems I'm having with flour, though. I think that it's technique,
So
but you know what? Why not? Why not just dive into the deep end,
Okay, well, you're going to have to make a good drawing, because if I'm burning that, too.
No pressure.
Yeah, I've never worked with other people's lines.
Oh, you're talking about doing... Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, that's what the next part... Because remember, for the month of August, you're going to be helping me out because I've got World Pyrography Month.
Mm-hmm.
So...
What does that mean?
You're going to be burning.
Oh, okay.
That's what it means. You're going to be burning. I'm holding his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, are you sleepy? Yeah, you are.
No. I'm hungry.
Uh-huh. This looks like it's going to be chicken sandwiches.
A large bird.
A large bird.
As somebody brand new to burning, do you want to learn a big bird?
Well, I can give... No?
No, not that bird. He was going to show you a bird, but I don't think this is the bird you meant.
Okay, a large bird. Okay.
What would be a large bird that...
A duck.
I have not done a duck.
Sorry, it's Monty Python.
And I know Spence and Burl have done duck. I've done a swan, but I have not done a duck. Is that what you want to do?
I kind of want to do something for the Holy Grail now.
What kind of thing for the Holy Grail?
I don't know. Maybe Lancelot. That'd be fun.
No, she's saying an eagle.
An eagle?
Burl said, yes, she did a loon. No, Burl did a loon. Spence did a swan. My birds are owls and ravens that I've done. I have not done an eagle, and that's been intentional.
Well, I've done mini eagles. When I was doing t-shirts, they were popular.
Okay,
design.
so Burl said loon, and Carmen said a loon's fine. What do you think?
We can do a loon.
I should be able to find that in Pixabay.
We can do a loon. That's fine.
You okay with that?
Yeah. Yeah, it's different texture. It's it'll probably be on water. That'll be a new challenge too. So
do a crow. Actually, you already know. You already know about the crow.
So
you saw the post. Now Wanda's saying eagle. There's such a reason I haven't done an eagle.
Why? Okay.
How about a bird of paradise?
What is the bird of paradise?
Is that considered like parrots and
is that
cockatoos?
A bird
cockatoos?
that is in paradise, like any bird that is in paradise? So you draw a bird on the beach, and it's a bird of paradise.
With an umbrella drink?
Yeah.
Under an umbrella?
With flip-flops.
Now that would be cute.
Bird of paradise.
Brown eagles. Whew, so we got 2 for eagle. Bro, we just did a...
What about a cockatoo? Those are cool looking. With all the crazy feathers all over.
Do you really, as a new burner, do you really want to do that?
Told you, deep end.
Okay, and I know a lot of people jump into the deep end, but you have the art background.
And I got you here. And then I can be like, help, Valarie, help me. Throw me a life preserver.
Spence is asking for a tit bird.
I don't want to go there.
Is that one of these?
That's what. And you wouldn't let me give him the bird.
You couldn't see. Oh, well, my cup was in the way.
Yeah. Oh, your cup. Okay.
Bird of paradise is a flower, yes.
Oh, what?
It is. It's a flower. It's.
Wait, it's not a bird?
No.
Huh? I'm so confused.
There are many dense birds of paradise. They are very ornate from the rainforest. Oh, yeah, they get fancy.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Well, we've got eagle, we've got loon. People are looking at a bird, so I will have him pick a bird. We'll go through some photos on Pixabay, and I'll have him pick a bird that has a new burner, because that's the thing we got to watch for, though, I guess. See, I know, Spence. I was just teasing.
See, I'm leaning towards doing a lighter colored bird right now.
A lighter?
Because I realize through this little exercise that getting dark tones is difficult, so lighter colored bird would be easier because there would be less to do.
But we've already done a light to dark, so why don't we do a dark to light? Okay, but we gotta help them learn.
Yeah. help me help you to help me help you.
And we may be doing it on basswood next time, which will be a little easier. I'll cut down some basswood in about this size, and it'll be easier for you to get the darks.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. If you say so.
Birch probably wasn't the best place to sticking with.
That's right. I adapted.
You did. You did.
I
You've
didn't
done a beautiful job.
I didn't know any better.
You didn't know any better. Yes. But basswood, I got to figure out if I want to just buy some small rounds and not cut any of my good stuff, or I need to order it and be able to get it here and sanded for next Tuesday. Have to look at that. We will find a bird, since that seems to be the consensus. A bird.
A bird. Okay.
Okay. Now, are you going to draw your pattern, or am I?
I will draw my pattern because that is...
Will you actually draw your pattern?
Yes. I
Okay.
will.
So
God.
he also has an artist graphic tablet, drawing tablet. So he will draw his pattern. I will draw my pattern, and we'll see if that's easier for you.
Yeah, I'll do a Skeksis. Or the dark crystal.
And if the Super
It's a
Toasties,
bird.
if the Super Toasties want either pattern, is that okay? Or just mine?
I don't care. My patterns ain't going to be much because you know how I operate.
And then you'll complain you don't know what you were supposed to, because you
No,
didn't
it
put
makes me
enough.
look at my reference more.
Okay, no, we'll see how. I need to be able to see how people
Valarie
do it
says,
different.
we'll investigate this train wreck. Go on, why don't you?
All right, so we are going to wrap
Help,
this up.
Valarie, I'm drowning. Help!
It will happen.
Get the jaws of life and a life preserver.
And then he's not going to want to admit that I was right.
No, you know that I don't have an issue with that. Since I end up doing it so much. It's just tedious and cumbersome having to say it all the time is all.
You get a couple a year.
Yeah, a couple of year. A couple of year, chat.
Alrighty. So Super Toasties, I will have the video up. I still need to make the thumbnail. I'll have it up by this evening. And for everybody else, the World Pyrography video will be up tomorrow morning.
Speaking of thumbnail, don't forget to like.
I went the wrong way. Do it again. I didn't know we were doing it.
Well, now you know. You should get with the program, Valarie.
Get with the program. There. I clicked like. Did you click like?
I already clicked like a long time ago, by the way. We appreciate it.
So Carmen rescued a loon. I don't remember being rescued, but hey,
You rescued me.
I rescued you. You're the loon.
I know. I knew it was coming to that.
I'm a loon
As soon
lover.
as Carmen put that up, I knew eventually it would be me as a loon being rescued.
I'm a loon lover.
Yeah. Does this make this the loony bin?
Oh, absolutely.
I know. I feel that way.
Alright. So we're going to take off. You know what to say. We're going to say it. You're awesome.
Loon.
You can do this.
Loon.
Why?
Why?
Because you're a pyro artist.
Help me, Valarie. I'm drowning.
Happy burning, guys. Bye. You're silly.